The smooth cut transition was around in older versions, but it's been given an upgrade in DaVinci Resolve 20. By the way, it's not just for hiding jump cuts, you can also use it to create these crazy morphing effects. So here's that intro clip you just saw, older versions, and you can see now we need to add a cut here before I carry on, but it's been given, and so let's go and make a cut. I'm going to use Control B, and I come down here, use Shift Control left square brackets, and let's have a look at that now. Older versions, and you can see there's a bit of a jump there when we cut, hence the term jump cut. Let's go and add the smooth cut transition. I'm going to open up effects. We can open up this little sidebar, choose video transitions, and then grab the smooth cut transition and drag it onto the cut point. He's going to hit Control plus to zoom in, and now we can close the effects. If I open up the inspector and come over to the transitions tab, here we've got the smooth cut transition, and notice by default this speed warp tick box is checked, and this is new in DaVinci Resolve 20. This speed warp option is only available in the paid studio version. Let's take a look at that. Older versions, and you can see it's smoothing out that cut a little bit. Older versions, but I'm going to untick the speed warp button, and this is what it would have looked like before DaVinci Resolve 20. Versions, we'll just re-enable it. And I want to show you a few tips to get the most out of this transition. There's three main ways you can try and tweak this transition to make it look as good as possible. The first one is to hover over the actual transition and make it longer or shorter. Older versions, if you make it too long, watch what happens to my hands here. Older versions, you can see that it looks a bit unnatural now. Older versions, my hand kind of disappears and then reappears. And you can also make it very short versions, so just by changing the length of the transition, you can usually get a pretty good result. The other thing you can do is change the easing. So you can try all of these out. Let's just choose in and out for now. And the third thing you can do to fine tune this smooth cut is to actually change where the video files begin and end. If you hover over the cut, you can change the position of the actual cut between these two parts of this clip, or you can click here or hit T on the keyboard to turn on trim edit mode and then make things longer or shorter. And you can see when I do this, also moving the audio. If I make this too long, it's obviously going to sound a bit unnatural. The versions, so just play with those three things to get the effect looking perfect. Just be aware that this is not going to fix up a jump cut if you're in a completely different position, like that one there. So just keep your body in roughly the same position if you make a mistake and you know you're going to need to redo it and add a jump cut when you edit. I'm Jason Roberts. This is DaVinci Dojo. Subscribe now for more future Resolve goodness, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.